Hello and welcome to Awesome Toys TV, and today we're covering all the upcoming releases for January, April and May 2020. First up is the Mobile Doll May. Well, what's new? Essentially it is the same mold as the previous Sarah mobile doll kit as well, but there are some subtle differences such as the heels, the shoulder, and of course the hair parts, the chest, and of course it doesn't have a big dress such as the previous Sarah doll. But all in all, it is pretty much the same mold as what we had previously. So if you guys want to build something similar as to the GBWC Malaysia champ, mobile doll versus some grunt units for your GBWC kit, I think this is a great kit to have. All in all, the kit looks great, and if I were to get this, frankly speaking, I will actually spray this whole kit in a matte finish to give it that gritty look. Now, for those of you who are like me, who have really not get into the series yet, but I do have to say, at least the mobile doll Sarah and May definitely is a new and refreshing addition to the Gunpla Build Fighter series. When Bandai first announced the Rousette as a premium bandai many years ago, I just straight away went out and pre-ordered the kit because I don't know whether they're gonna reissue it, and it has been in my backlog wall of shame for the longest time. I still haven't actually unboxed the kit itself, and don't talk about time to actually build and paint it. But here it is, Bandai has decided to reissue this kit. Surprise, surprise. And yes, I know you're probably thinking, wow, 7,150 yen is quite pricey, but when you actually get this kit, you will realize that the box itself is pretty big. You will have to paint this kit, to be very frank. The color tones straight out of the box is a little bit bright on the yellow and orange, so you will have to paint it to give it a bit of darker tone so it doesn't look too plastic-ish. But I have to say, I'm just glad that Bandai has decided to reissue the Rousette, and I think the red Zeta will probably follow suit sometime very soon. For those of you who missed this kit when it first came out a couple of years ago, I think you definitely should pre-order this kit right now. It's coming out sometime in May. Now, the next release is not really a new kit per se, but it is a premium bandai exclusive. So this is the Gunpla TR5. You can actually buy this kit in a normal release, right? So there is nothing new. This is the same old kit that was released many years ago. The only difference is the colors are different. So the stock retail Gunpla TR5 is actually in blue or navy blue, and this Gundam base or premium bandai version is coming out in a dark gray or black. It's not really black, it looks like gunmetal dark grayish color version, and the decals are still the same, the parts are the same, so nothing is new except the colors. So if you ask me, dude, just go and get the normal version and spray paint it yourself to get this color version. Everything is the same. I might be wrong, but I don't think it is water decal for this release. But other than that, the entire kit itself, the weaponry, the armor, the details, the panel lines, everything is the same as the retail version. The only difference is the color. And something new for Gundam Wing fans. I know this is not really a new kit per se, but this is the Gundam Versailles Endless Wars version Rousette unit. In terms of the colors, it does seem to be a little bit different from the regular Deathscythe Master Grade that was released a couple of years ago, 4 years ago. And the darker tones of the orange and the red and also the grey kind of makes the kit looks a lot better in my opinion. And at first I didn't notice this, but when you look at all the different markings added on to the Rousette unit for the Gundam Versailles, suddenly the kit looks a lot more detailed than the regular plain vanilla Gundam Versailles. So of course, the biggest improvement to this kit is the backpack attachment, which is the flight unit, and I think a lot of you guys will probably want to get this if you're a big Gundam Wing fan. So yeah, this does look like a love child or a crossover between the Gundam Versailles and the Gundam Wing in itself. Definitely looks cool, but I seriously kind of wish that Bandai would have released this as a regular kit, but unfortunately it is a premium bandai. So if you guys are big Gundam Wing fans, so let me know if you guys will be getting this, and would you be getting it just for the markings and the additional backpack. and the different tone of colors for the Gundam Versailles. Yeah. Now, the next tool release is something that I'm quite interested about. This is a special accessories release. I think if you guys remember a couple of years back, I think about 2 years back, Bandai decided to release a special master grade Gundam based limited version where you actually have the Unicorn together with the cage and the place for you to put all the armors, the additional parts, and also all the different characters from the Gundam Unicorn series. So sorry, that was a regular release, but a lot of people didn't want to buy that release because it was such a huge and expensive investment, and for quite a lot of you already had the Unicorn, you were thinking about, oh man, I just have to buy another Unicorn just to get all these accessories. So the good news is right now Bandai decided to release this as a standalone kit, but you will have to just buy this from the Gundam base Tokyo. So if any one of you were headed to Tokyo, I think you should definitely buy a couple of these and just resell it to your friends and buddies, right? Not to forget, there's also a Gundam base limited debris part. That's also going out for 2,200 yen, same price, coming out sometime in May or April. So that is something that was released as a premium Bandai exclusive couple of years back, and that actually is compatible with both 1144 scale and also 100 scale. Last time, you know, we were all debating about whether you should just buy another RX-20-2 just for the additional markings and the debris set. It looks kind of a bit of overkill, so thankfully now Bandai had decided to release this as a separate standalone force. So for those of you who are sick of building the RX-20-2 in a master grade format, or you already have most of them, this is probably the one that you should buy. But then again, this is also only available from either Premium Bandai or from the Gundam base Tokyo unit outlet. And finally, the last two Premium Bandai kits that's coming out this year is my favorite. The first one is actually a reissue. This is the Guncannon early type. I don't really know why, but I always have a soft spot for the Guncannon, and this simple all white with just red outline on certain parts of the Guncannon really speaks to me. I really dig this design. It is simple and yet elegant and detailed at the same time. I think for those of you who love mono eyes or the Guncannon will probably know what I'm talking about. I seriously can't wait to actually buy this kit. I know this is a reissue, but I somehow don't recall this kit coming out when I was looking for this kit. I will probably want to buy this kit and paint it in different shades of white, grey, and also pearl white as well, so kind of give it a multicolored look. And of course the markings of Anaheim Electronics all across this kit definitely looks very nice. If any one of you who have a chance to buy this kit and you have extra, do let me know. I would love to get my hands on this kit. Obviously, if you have not noticed it by now, you know that this Guncannon early type do not have regular hands. It is a claw, which is quite weird. I still don't know how it actually uses the claw to actually fire from the beam rifle, but hey, it is what it is. That's why the Guncannon is cool, because it is unique. I just kind of wish it had two shoulder Vulcan cannon on the shoulder instead of just one. So not sure why that is the case. Oh yeah, right, it's because the left side is for it to rest the Guncannon on the left shoulder in itself. My bad, right? The next one is something that we already covered during the exhibition a couple of months ago. This is the Zaku Desert type. I have to say, I really wish Bandai would make this a regular release. They've actually made tons of improvements, tons of new parts going into the Desert type, and I have to say this kit looks superb. It is not too thick, but at the same time it looks very bulky, very menacing at the same time, and I really dig that anime-like brown desert color. And if you look at the arms, the legs, even the backpack, there are a lot of new parts that's been molded into the Zaku Desert type. So yeah, I think I'm actually looking forward to get this kit when it comes out. The markings across the Zaku Desert type definitely makes it a lot unique compared to the normal Zakus that I built so far, right? So thank you guys for watching. I know I've been rambling a little bit today and I've been a bit behind schedule on the videos because I've been really busy traveling around this part of the world. So for those of you who are new to our channel, you know the drill. Subscribe, like, hit the bell and whatnot. And if you guys are out celebrating Chinese New Year, have a great Chinese New Year, and please drive safe, travel safe, have a great 2020 in the year of the Metal Red. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.